What's going on, guys? It's Brandon L. Draper with the Start Thinking Forward morning show. Hey guys, if you haven't heard about a free way to share your story or voice with a community of like-minded people, well, I got something for you. The no excuse way to start your podcast. Let me explain. First and foremost, it is free 99. They got all types of creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. No special equipment needed, right? You can also make money from your podcast. There's not a minimum amount of people need to listen to it. It's everything plus more that you'll need to create your very own podcast in one place. So, what are you waiting on? Download your free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. What's going on, guys? Welcome to the Start Thinking Forward podcast. I am your host, Brandon L. Draper, coming to you live for another explosive morning motivational show. And today's topic is time is running out, right? Being true to the one within, right? People always allow relationships that they've had before to be the precursor for every relationship to fall that comes after that, and ultimately ruin what they already have. Think about that for a second. We got more people that are focused in the rear view of life. If you're driving down the street, you got this big windshield in front of you. And you're driving forward, but instead of you focusing on the windshield, what's in front of you, you're constantly looking in the rear view mirror. But you're moving forward, but you consistently looking back. Wake up this morning, because somebody needs to hear this. You're trying to make progress in your life. You're trying to do something new. But because you've been programmed, and you may not even know that you've been programmed. Because it's so easy to fall into the mundane BS of life. And then when you get trapped, the thing about the trap is that when you get in the trap, you don't know that you're in the trap, or it wouldn't be a trap. You don't know that you're in the trap. You just know that you can't get out. And you make the best of the trap. You make the best of your situation. That's where we find a lot of people today. Young, in gangs, street life, right? Why? Because they've been placed in an area, and the only thing they know is that whatever it is that I'm going to do, I'm going to thrive in it. I have to make a way. But if you can laser focus and think about your survivability, and you can switch that, turn that off of just being negative and figuring out what is something positive, what is something uplifting that I can do with my talents and ability, because obviously I have it, because I can get people to follow me, I can do different things. So let me reharness that and do something that can make me a whole lot of money, and I won't get in trouble for it, right? But in order for you to be able to do that, you can't be focusing on the past. Well, just the way my uncle did it, just the way my dad was in prison, my mom was a drug addict, I didn't have them there. All those excuses. Now, I'm not trying to delineate anything that anybody's been through. All those things are valid. But it gets to a certain point where you have to have accountability. See, the thing about it is, the hardest thing, I wrote this in my first book, the hardest thing people want to deal with, and I'm going to tell you, the hardest thing I want to deal with is who I am today have to pay for who I was 10 years ago. And see, sometimes we try to avoid that because it looks so freaking ugly. All the decisions we made, all the things that we made in the past, we keep looking in the past, we keep looking at the rearview mirror. You can readjust the mirror all you want, but it doesn't change what's already happened. So why focus on it? But we do. Because the crazy thing about it is, who we are today still have to give an account for who we were 10 years ago, 15 years ago. Even though those two individuals may look totally different, but you got to accept responsibility. And you look back at it now, what we all say, if I knew what I knew now, what I know now, I would have never done that. But you didn't know. It was called experience. But you can't wreck the whole car looking in the rearview mirror. Or even another one of my friends always use, don't wreck the car swatting at gnats. You got your whole family in this car. And a couple of gnats is in the car and you're swatting so hard you lose control of the empire. You lose control over the car. Now everyone's life hangs in the balance of you swatting at something so stupid, minuscule. You know, why do that? Stop swatting at the gnats in your life. Stop getting upset and putting energy towards things that's not going to serve you. This is not, Joe Blow, what the company mama gave him and this, that, and the third. This is the guy that started in Charleston, South Carolina. This is the guy that cut grass. This is the guy that's entrepreneur. This is the guy that wrote the best-selling book. This is the guy that rose up from the ashes. This is that guy. Nothing was handed to me when it came to this business. I started at the bottom. And so this is real facts from the trenches of someone that actually has done it and continuously doing it. That this crap hurts. But you're going to survive. You're going to keep, see, all that other bull crap, buy my plan this and get in this seminar and do that. And I'm going to give you 5 steps and revolutionize your life. Let me tell you something. You already got what you need to revolutionize your life now. You just got to know how to apply it. It's like everyone thinks there's like a million things they got to do to transform their life. Where there's really a small amount of things that they have to do to transform their life. But you got to know what those things are. And you can't live in your past. You can't dwell on your past. You can't be just review focused. Always looking at what already happened. What's going to happen. What they talking about. Why are they going to talk about me? So what? They're going to talk about you. They're going to get on your stuff and talk about you. So what? So what? So freaking what? You got to get past that. You got to get past that idea. This is your opportunity. This is your time. I don't know what it is that you may be doing right now. But somehow you got tuned into this because you believe that this is the thing that you're supposed to do. How many times are you willing to get kicked in your butt? And you know that's not what I want to say. How many times? Square in your butt. How many times? How many times are you willing to lose everything? How many times are you willing for people to talk about you like a dog behind your back? How many times are you willing to lose friends and associates because it just isn't working out fast enough? How many times people just don't believe you and not willing to focus or put any energy into your project? How many times is that going to happen that you're going to say, the hell with this, I quit? But time's running out. And time doesn't care if you quit now and come back a year later. When your time is up, when your race is over, how many times did you quit along the way that prevented you from crossing the finish line in your appointed time? We all got a purpose. How long is it going to take you to get to that purpose, to live the best life, to be the best version of you? How many times do you have to invest in the next program or seminar from somebody to tell you what it is to be you, based on their perspective of not being you? They're not you. It's their perspective on you, telling you what you should be like and how you should feel. Only one person can tell you that. It's not me. It's only you. You that's listening to this. Stop being review focused. Stop thinking about the past. Don't wreck the whole thing, swatting at gnats and looking in your rearview mirror at things that you cannot change. The only thing you can work on is right now. That's going to bring you the future based upon the investment that you put into it now. So my challenge to you is to look at things a little differently. Stop looking for the answers outside of you and start looking within you. Start looking within you. See the possibilities within you. See the limitless about you. See the limitless that's within you. We all have enormous possibilities. And we all have our own unique gifts. No one has the same gift. There's something on this earth I honestly believe that you can do better than anyone else on this earth. I mean, for those that say, man, I don't believe that hype. I mean, I look at it like this. If the creator, the great architect of the universe, created us in a way that not one of us to have ever existed right now or ever to come will ever have your fingerprint. So that fingerprint to me is like the possibility, your calling, your purpose that's unique to your binary code, that's unique to your spiritual being, that's connected to your beliefs of transcension. Whatever those things are to you, I think that is what makes this whole thing great. So until next time, guys, I salute you. Thank you for tuning in to the Start Thinking Forward morning show. If you want to connect with us, visit us at The Real Motivational King, or visit us online if you're trying to write a book, share your story with the world, get published. Visit us at www.pinnaclepointpublishing.com. We got some surprises and other things coming up and some later shows. We're going to be bringing on some guests, different point of views. We're talking about love, relationship, health, personal development, any and everything that you can think about, even some unique subjects, especially when you're dealing with love and relationships and those things. Hey guys, it was fun. I love you. Until next time, please continue to tune in and also share our podcast. I mean, we're available on iHeartRadio or wherever you get your podcast fix on. All right, guys, I'm out. Thank you for tuning in.